danger, danger, fear and anger. I see dead people when I talk to strangers. Scarred with a stomach stop, gotta get these bundles off, bubbles in the soft focus. Sharkware, spy hunter, owner. Burner, no limit, top of the tank turner. Spot earner, plot thickener. Fingerprints, rubber in the alibi, non sequitur.
It wasn't like we weren't cooking. We just got hung up on which direction we were looking. Proof is in the putting up the art. Might have framed a couple more, but every story's got its arc. In any case, that was something for the grudge holders to adjudicate. Pushing this human race card till the fumes escape. Did some wrongs, made a few mistakes, but that's for you to throw the book at. I was panicked by impermanence, working on some pertinent. Missed it on the first pitch, now I see the curve spin. A little worse for wear, bad flying bird in the turbulent air. Ay, I studied rhymes to let the mind unwind. Now I make the words for work, what a sweet high five. Pardon him, the hurt got caught up in the nouns and verbs. The marketing seemed absurd. Well, part of person, a part of product in made a truer self when you knew the self was artifice. I spot a fake and dissect it. The place is feeling like the Brexit. Came with the warning, home feeling foreign right now. The white sheep sleeping in the feed for more personal brands. I got a few new demands. A rag and a gas can, face at it again. Yeah, bad to the marrow in the pan. Crunch bones, sad boys get the grown man hush tones. Back flushed in they lame face, save for the high five, placed in the same place. No starts, no hearts neither. Serve up severe, steer clear of the theater. Accidentally fall for every real one, casually lost when each one steals one. Zelda with the half a heart. Controller died before the level up and settled in. So when I try to boost and measure up, I never win. Characters stay blinking, trying to get a handle what these baddies might be thinking, but I don't care. Really, I couldn't spare a neuron, tossing brain cells at a peak at what's beyond me, but not sure. Probably nothing of the sort. Rather rock a box of nails and hammer off a steady street for like home. Camped in the basement, camped in a place where the station is safe. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Yeah. Practiced and patient. Stamped with a seal, it's the real or replacement. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned safe. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Yeah. Practiced and patient. Stamped with a seal, it's the real or replacement. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready to go.
There's a long fly ball, deep center field. Jackson's back. He leaps. He made an unbelievable catch. He flipped into the bullpen. Did he hang on?
He sure did.
What a play by Austin Jackson. That just might be the play of the year.
I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music wherever I go. Don't need nothing to keep me going on. 'Cause I got music in my soul. 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 I got music wherever I go. Don't need nothing to keep me going on. I got music in my soul. Don't need no money. I don't need no fame. Don't need no house on the beach, 'cause I can ride this train. Ain't
Two on, two out. 10th inning. That's in the air to left. Here comes Fisher.
Loaded bases, that's my motivation. I'm feeling lucky.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Ramirez, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
There he goes. Toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Jackson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jackson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. High pop-up. Byer is there for it. And that retires the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Digging in to try it again. Wyatt Verland. He reached on a single in his first try.
Verland.
The 1-1 pitch. Double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping into the box, Terrence Byer.
First baseman, Terrence Byer.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. He's on the ground is short. Could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Cortez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was digging in. Justin Jackson.
Number 7, second baseman, Justin Jackson.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Clifton on second. Pinto at first with no outs. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rodney Copeland, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Pinto over at second. Jackson on at first with nobody out. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This one's down to third. From his bottom. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out. Digging in, Isaiah Cornelius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounded to first. Byer is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Sheehan.
Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another shot now, Luther Burnett.
Catcher, Luther Burnett.
Ready with the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play. Ready once again, Justin Jackson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Justin Jackson.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Not close. It's 2-0. Katnick uses a split finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
He's going to be very happy with that double right there. He's got the eyes of the baseball world on him, his baseball future at stake, and he steps up with a solid double in the Topps Amateur Showcase. Not only does that speak volumes about his prowess at the plate, it shows that he can produce under pressure, which all scouts look for.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fire comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Isaiah Cornelius, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now to the plate, Ronnie Katz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Ronnie Katz.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Green gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit. Standing in, Justin Jackson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set. Here it comes. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
The left fielder, number 31, Melvin.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. So stepping in, Isaiah Cornelius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Kurt Sheehan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Kurt Sheehan.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Soft liner towards first. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The West prospects came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adrian Rodriguez pitches well enough to get the W. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For the West, 4 runs.
I've been on a long road with the devil right beside me, rising with the morning sun. It's a hunger that drives me. Take my pain and turn it into gold. 'Cause all I know is champion. I can take a beating now, rise again.
It's time for baseball here on The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Kirk Ramirez gets the ball for the away side in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here now the 2-2. Hard on the ground to second. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Justin Jackson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. Bird has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Pinto is off at first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Estrada is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. Now at the plate, Larry Fontenot. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Fontenot.
And there he goes towards second. Fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's the first out. Stepping in, Justin Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat from the stretch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away. Pinto stands at second with no outs. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's going to get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
So coming to the plate, Rodney Copeland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, and coming into this showcase, nobody was talking about his speed. But that stolen base proves that running isn't all just about speed. It's about situational awareness. Getting a good jump, taking what the defense and the pitcher are giving you. Well done there.
A bouncer to the left side. Perez scoops it up, and that's out number one. So striding in, Isaiah Cornelius. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Jackson, the runner at second with one away. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And the runner back.
Here we go, boys.
A ball and two strikes. Here it is. Hit toward the right side. And this is taken for the out. At the plate, Kurt Sheehan. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Sheehan.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Striding in, Justin Jackson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Jackson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 to him now. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Jackson.
Second baseman, Justin Jackson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a strike. Clifton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Calero, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in, Justin Jackson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jackson.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Clifton at second. Pinto at first with no outs. In the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Now back.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, he stole the bag earlier in the game, too, so this stolen base just solidifies the fact that he can get it done on the bases. And the scouts know as well as anybody, the thing you can't teach is speed.
Pinto on third. Jackson is at second with nobody out. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Little flare out to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-6 in this one today. The West Prospects cash in with 21 hits en route to victory. Orlando Machado gets the W on the mound. Peter Bird was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes.
I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Fulfilling my destiny, yeah. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
So I cut him off. That's what you give for stepping on my toes. At the top of the key, that's an ISO. My career about to take off flight mode. You don't like where we're headed? What you sitting on my flight for, huh? Yeah, they said wait until your time comes. Nope, time's up. You put in out and got you thinking it's your birthday. Woo! Yeah, I'm full of surprises. A lot of pressure on the record, so you know I'm making diamonds. Tell me, how would you define this?
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Randy Schaefer, a catcher from the International region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Mike Estrada, a center fielder from the East region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Franklin Petty, a left fielder from the West region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Manny Da Silva, a left fielder from the East region. With the 5th pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Chad Rizzolo, a shortstop from the International Region. With the 6th pick, the New York Mets select Johnny Watanabe, a closing pitcher from the Central Region. With the 7th pick, the San Diego Padres select Juan Samuel, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 8th pick, the Atlanta Braves select Philip Nakamura, a second baseman from the International Region. With the 9th pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Richie Bempler, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the 10th pick, the Oakland Athletics select Eric Nelson, a closing pitcher from the West Region. With the 11th pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Justin Jackson, a second baseman from the West Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. When a player returns to a scout day, having been through the process before, he knows exactly what to expect.
Heavenly
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. DJ McCain, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Ready now, Sal Burke. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sal Burke.
Working for the punch out and the offering. All to second, this could be 2. Fielded clean. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Striding in, Samuel Mateo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Samuel Mateo.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ray. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Ray Teague.
Leading off with a Central prospect.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ray.
Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. In now, Tom Rosenberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rosenberg.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Striding in once again, Justin Jackson.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the
Digging in once again, Justin Jackson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw. Runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, underhanded flip. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits. Ready for another shot now, Nigel Parkinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. To short, hit hard. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Ready for another chance, Pablo Velasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Ready once again, Justin Jackson.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jackson.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Count even at 2-2.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Jackson.
Justin Jackson.
First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Alanis at third with 2 away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Alejandro Batista would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Another full count offering on its way. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And a great thing about that, AB, aside from him clutching up and driving in a run, it's what he did with 2 outs in the inning. That speaks volumes about a kid's mental toughness right there, and the scouts are definitely going to take note of that.
Digging in to try it again. Set, here it comes. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Yeah, and coming into this showcase, nobody was talking about his speed, but that stolen base proves that running isn't all just about speed. It's about situational awareness, getting a good jump, taking what the defense and the pitcher are giving you. Well done there.
Skied into very shallow right. Burke is under it, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The West put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Michael Yoder is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. baseball here on The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Tyrell Hargrove, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Justin Jackson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Alanis on second. Alvarez at first. 2 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
And a great thing about that, AB, aside from him clutching up and driving in a run, it's what he did with 2 outs in the inning. That speaks volumes about a kid's mental toughness right there, and the scouts are definitely going to take note of that.
So digging in now, Rolando Schwartz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Schwartz.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. The West prospects are on top here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Jackson. He reached on a single in his first try. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Stepping in, Justin Jackson.
Second baseman, Justin
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Beverly is there, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Justin Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jackson.
From the stretch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Now batting, Eddie Alvarez.
The batter number 22, second baseman.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out. Stepping up now, Rolando Gonzalez.
Now batting, third baseman, Rolando Gonzalez.
Short. To second for. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Digging in, Justin Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. A 2-0 finish today. The West prospects jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Vladimir Campos takes home the win. Omar Alonso worked only.
Ties over pleasure vibes, 5 deep, 10 plus 11 knives, roll supreme, glowing steam, how my ride, I don't, but I take a shot, I, part of me, clear thought remedy, 2 for 1 special.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Jonah Lang, a closing pitcher from the International region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Sammy Cross, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Robbie Peace, a second baseman from the Central region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Denny Wells, a shortstop from the International region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Jim Barney, a starting pitcher from the Central region. With the sixth pick, the New York Mets select Brian McCarthy, a closing pitcher from the International region. With the seventh pick, the San Diego Padres select Gene Keller, a right fielder from the International region. With the eighth pick, the Atlanta Braves select Nicky Burks, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the ninth pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Lindsey McCallum, a starting pitcher from the East region. With the 10th pick, the Oakland Athletics select Steve Pringle, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 11th pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Justin Jackson, a second baseman from the West region.
Once again, as last year, this returning candidate gets a call from his advisor on the third day of the MLB draft.
Sharkware, spy hunter, owner, burner, no limit, top of the tank turner, spot earner, plot thickener, fingerprints, bubber in the alibi, non sequitur.
It wasn't like we weren't cooking. We just got hung up on which direction we were looking. Proof is in the pudding, up the art. Might have framed a couple more, but every story's got its mark. In any case, that was something for the grudge holders to what you to kick. Pushing this human race cards with the pizza skin. Did some wrongs, made a few mistakes, but that's for you to throw the book at. I was panicked by impermanence, working on some pertinent. Missed it on the first pitch, now I see the curve spin. A little worse for wear, bad flying bird in the turbulent air. Hey, I studied rhymes to let the mind unwind. Now I make the words for work, what a sweet high five. Pardon him, the hurt got caught up in the nouns and verbs. The marketing seemed absurd. We're part of person, a person, a product, and made a true